Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. Tirupati Temple, the most famous temple. It is unique in itself, and I will tell you the details. Thousands of devotees visit this temple every day. At times 100,000, 1 lakh visit. And everybody visiting there has one goal: to have a glimpse of Lord Venkateshwara, Darshan. But unfortunately, the Darshan arrangement needs lot of improvement. Some reforms are required. This is not a criticism to criticize, but because it needs improvement, reforms, we need to tell what is the current status, and we should tell honestly and without mincing words how bad it is. This is not to say that the overall administration, management of Tirumala-Tirupati Devasthanams, TTD, no, it is excellent. It needs commendation on various counts. Firstly, the TTD site itself says, as it says, 60 to 80,000 persons visit every day. To maintain hygiene, their security itself is a very big task. The neatness, the hygiene, the security, Tirupati is next to none. And the employees, officers, volunteers working there to make this happen really need compliments. They are really doing good job. In Tirupati, as you know, how many laddus are made every day? The sweet prasadam of Tirupati. They make 3 lakh laddus every day. 300,000 laddus. And Tirupati Devasthanam arranges meals every day, 65 to 75,000, and some 15 hours the kitchen is open. That is not a small task. I said Tirupati is number 1 in the world and unique in itself. Maybe there are claims that there are bigger temples. The largest temple is Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Suryavarma II, built in 12th century. Yes, it is very big. In terms of the area it occupies, it is on 402 acres of land, whereas Tirupati occupies only, Tirupati temple, 16.2 acres. In that terms, it looks that the other temple which got into the Guinness Book of World Records is number 1, all right. And some also may say in terms of the net worth, the assets the temples have. Earlier it used to be Vatican temple which used to get more than Tirupati. Now Tirupati gets more than Vatican. But still there are temples, religious places in the world which have a higher amount of wealth than Tirupati temple. The Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints in the United States has definitely much higher wealth than Tirupati. One estimate it is $232 billion equal. Tirupati doesn't have that much wealth, all right. Why? Only in terms of wealth, if you want to look at, you don't need to go as far as to the United States. Padmanabha temple in Kerala, the hidden treasure worth $1.2 trillion. But it is the wealth of these temples in terms of income and other criteria. Tirupati is next to none. We will go to those details in this video. Please watch till the end. The focus, however, of this video is, as I said in the beginning, on the problems in darshan and the improvements necessary. In the process, I have talked to several people. Prominent among them, a couple of mechanical engineers, I will tell about them later, to see how engineering skills are required for making darshan easier for all. So before going into the woes of the devotees of Tirupati for darshan, Let's have a brief look at the history of Tirupati temple. There are certain historical facts, evidence, and also Puranic mythological factors that claim about the advent of this temple. The Tirupati district government side says that the temple was built by Tondaman Chakravarti. Who is Tondaman? He is half brother of Akasha Raju. You know about that story of Lord Venkateshwara, his marriage, his father-in-law Akasha Raju. So that is one story. There are other claims that the Tirupati temple's construction was started as early as during 3rd century. Of course, the temple style of construction resembles that of the 7th century Dravidian temples, the Shikhara model, the pyramid type of structure, and mandapas, the pillared halls. Going further into the history, we have evidence that during 9th century Pallavas patronized, they offered their service. So did the Vijayanagara kings during 14th and 15th century, participated in the service of Tirumala-Tirupati. Then coming to main issue, the problem. As we have seen daily, 60,000 to 80,000 persons visit. And Tirupati Devasthanam site itself said that it takes 18 to 20 hours for arranging darshan to all these people, which means devotees have to wait that long for darshan. That is not an easy task for them. And how much time each can spend in front of the deity when so many visit a day. How many hours do we have in a day? 24 hours. Of them, let us say, as the Tirupati temple is telling that 20 hours are allowed for Sarva Darshana, meaning darshan for all, not special darshan or VIP darshan. So when 20 hours, how many minutes? 20 hours. Each hour has 60 minutes. Multiplied by 60, 1200 minutes. And each minute has 60 seconds. 1200 minutes into 60 seconds is 72,000 seconds. How many have to be accommodated during these 72,000 seconds? 80,000 persons. So the math is clear. Not even a second is available for each devotee to have darshan. Only 0.9. At times even that much might also not be possible. So Tirupati administration also can say that these are the facts, what can we do? So here something can be done. And given the will, it is possible. How? All the 80,000 or 100,000 need not be allowed at the same time. Instead, time slots can be booked. The technology can be made use of. The devotees may be allowed to make their own plans to visit during the window given time slot, whereby they need not stand or wait for so many hours. That is one thing they can do. The second one, the VIPs going there should also think that, because all of them who are going to Tirupati are believers. If somebody is a non-believer, they have no business to go to there. When they believe, they should believe that everybody is equal in front of God. They should not allow for a break darshan, stopping the others and they going there. No, I do agree. These very important persons, very important persons are important. Their security is important. These things can be taken care. But there can be some arrangement whereby they can visit from a different path and they can have their darshan from a little raised platform. If this is allowed by Agama Shastra is the Shastra that is followed by Vaishnava temples, the temple construction and management and the rules. So that's why I am careful. If that is allowed, the VIPs can come their way without breaking the others' queue and can go back. See, when they are spending 1 minute, what does it mean? How many people are inconvenienced with that? 1 hour, please calculate, 0.9 seconds per a person. So many thousands of people are inconvenienced by the VIPs, the celebrities, who are privileged to have special protocol darshanas. So they should think honestly that what they are doing is not correct. Once in the precincts of the Tirupati temple, they should treat themselves equal with others. The third thing the Tirupati temple can think of is, it can think of some kind of conveyor mechanism. Instead of standing in the queue, they can get on the travelators or moving walkways. This is here I sought the help of the mechanical engineers about the feasibility, and I should tell their name. One, Sambaraju Sridevi, a mechanical engineer by training, a senior officer in the Telangana State Road Transport Corporation. When I talked to her, she was the regional manager at Nalgonda. Now I think that she is working at Hyderabad on a different role. Similarly, another person who helped me is D. Surender, again working in the Telangana State Road Transport Corporation, working as the depot manager at Suryapet. They, in consultation with their other friends, designed this travelator, a moving walkway. We do see moving walkways in the airports like this. Also, there are some temples which have escalators. For instance, recently, the Jaku temple in Himachal Pradesh has arranged escalators from parking lot to the temple. So these are the examples. I do agree that there is a need for consultation, not only of engineering possibility, but also need to protect the heritage of the temple, belief of the people, the Agama Shastra or Vaikhanas Agama Shastra rules. I don't think they will straight away object to this. There were also proposals earlier on arranging some conveyor mechanism. The Tirupati temple, they say Lord Venkateswara started staying there in the temple 5,000 years back, and this temple is on the Seshachalam hills. As you know, the Seshachalam hills is in the eastern Ghats. They are of 540 million years old. So that antiquity and other things, beliefs are really important. When it is that old, during that time we did not have buses, we did not have railroads, we did not have aeroplanes, but now these things are allowed. So for the convenience of the people, I think if this is thoroughly discussed, maybe the temple administration can find ways to make it easier, the darshan. Given the will, that is possible. If money is the question, I don't think money is an issue for Tirupati temple. Tirupati temple's net worth current year estimate is 2.5 lakh crore rupees. About 30 billion US dollars. Hundi collection this year 1611 crore rupees. The interest that TTD earns on the investments made per year, this year's estimate is 1167 crore rupees. Sale of prasadam itself gives them 600 crore rupees per annum. As you know, the devotees at Tirupati donate their hair. The sale of human hair itself fetches 126 crore rupees per annum, some 15 million. So given the will, money is not an issue. They can regulate using the technology, information technology, fixing the time slots, limiting the number every day, seeking the cooperation of the celebrities and VVIPs. Of course, if possible, curtailing the visits, like one visit in 3 months or 6 months. No, this the TTD can do unilaterally. It has to discuss with all the stakeholders, should discuss with the government, with the Agama Shastra Pandits, and more so the users of the service, the devotees who are facing the inconvenience. Thank you very much for so patiently watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. As you know, subscription is free, but it greatly encourages me to get to you more videos of the type, focusing on the issues of the people more frequently. Thank you.